NBA2k25Mycareer。
What's up, bro?
Your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our cancellation team will respond immediately. Now, promotional game at the Controller Syndrome. Don't forget to catch the game for Calendar Day. One better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots on Raptor and get back. Raptor fans, get together.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh,
nice to hear the Canadian national anthem performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And for the Raptors, we've got Jakob Poeltl, Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Scott in at the 3, the small forward. All right, Stan, different night, but the same 2 teams going at it again.
Yeah, Brian, I like these situations in the regular season. It's as close as you can get to a playoff experience, and your preparation is similar to what you'll have in the postseason.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Quickly against Hero. Pass to Dick. Quickly outside. Here's Scott. The three is up. The rebound by Ware. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Hero. 43 points last game out. Goes up on the wing, and he drops that one in.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Quickly. The three ball. The rebound by Ware.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Now here's Adebayo. And a missed layup. The Raptors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Scott, checked by Mitchell. And here's Quickly. Pass to Scott, out to the wing. Outside Dick, launches it. Mitchell grabs a miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Scott passes to Dick. Hero against Quickly. Here's Mobo. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Pass to Hero. Here's Ware, covered by Pirtle. The shot's good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. To the left side wing, here's Scott. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Hero, 5 on the clock. Rebound Toronto. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Scott, pounded by Wiggins. The 3 from Quickly. Adebayo grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Hero on the wing. He's currently averaging 26 points a game, a consistent threat.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
And it's Dick off the drive, and that one drops for him.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. Has to wear. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo in the post. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Inside. Here's Scott. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Hero. He's got 5. From outside the arc. Rebound Toronto. Bertle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Dick. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Heat trail by 8. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins looking around. Pass to Mitchell. And too long on the shot.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Out left to the wing. Quickly outside. The 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside Mitchell. Hero for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hero's got 8.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Pass to Scott. To the wing on the left. Quickly outside. Here's Scott beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Now Hero. Give him 8 points now. Wiggins, no good. To the paint. Here's Scott. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Adebayo. 23 points his last outing. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Now here's Wiggins. The D's right on him. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pass to Scott. Here's Pirtle. And Hero grabs the board.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
The effort on the glass, fantastic. Helps them overcome the size disparity.
Down low. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Here's Scott. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Shed. Checked by Mitchell. And it's Shed missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Wiggins with it. This one for 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. To the inside. And there's the slam. Dunked to finish it off.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. This season starts to unfold, the rookies who have come out of the gates fast. Some first-year guys proving they belong in the NBA. It's been a tremendous start to the season for him, making a smooth transition to the NBA and securing himself in the 5 spot.
And he finds himself among the top 5. What a superb start to his NBA career.
Well, I'm sure he'd prefer to be all the way at the top of the list, but there's plenty of time for him to keep improving his game.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make this shot when it opens up.
Here's Shed. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 9. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And so here is Toronto. The Heat making their last shot. Scott can't get it to go. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Nails it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Adebayo.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Misses from close range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Boucher passes to Scott. Here's Abaji. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Outside Robinson. Here's Jovic. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Scott on target from range. Scott's got 20 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Rozier, the pass to Robinson. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
Raptors lead by 10. Boucher outside. Pass to Barrett from deep. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now here's Rozier. He's got 5.
Toronto foul.
So for Miami, Kevin Love's checked in for Adebayo, and Tyler Hero's subbed in for Rozier.
Heat substitution. Kevin Love. Tyler Hero.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive, he can pass, and he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Good on the second one. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Scott. 20 points for him. Offline with a 3. Now here's Robinson. And here's Hero. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 12 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Have plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Scott in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Quickly. A 20-point game for him in the win against Miami.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Toronto leading by 7. Fires the 3, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Hero outside. Pass to Jovic. And here's Robinson. Now here's Anderson. Clock at 6. Goes up on the baseline. It's deflected. Quickly with the ball. That one's good from the corner. 12 points for him.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Hero. He's got 14. There's a screen. Outside, Anderson. Love for 3. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Hero. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Hero outside. The teardrop. Shots blocked. Here's Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Hero. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Scott's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Now here's Robinson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Hero for 3. Hero with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Poke loose. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Hero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And that one falls for Hero. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Barrett. The Heat making a switch here. And so Hero nails both of them. Toronto leading by 14. Poeltl up top. Still without a bucket. Pass to Scott from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Outside Robinson. Back to Mitchell. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Pass to Dick. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Dick's got 9 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Quickly against Mitchell. Over quickly. Mitchell misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Quickly passes to Scott, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Heat trail by 20. Hero outside. Pass to Anderson. Outside Robinson. Here's Hero. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside Dick. Now here's quickly. Checked by Mitchell. And there's the screen. And that one's good. Quickly. He's got 14.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Hero outside. No good on the three. Toronto leading by 19. Pass to Dick. Here's Scott. Robinson defending. Now here's Dick. Here's Scott. That's 29 for him. Doesn't go for him. Mitchell against Pirtle. Mitchell into the lane. Toronto grabs the miss. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Free throw good, Robinson. And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
And both free throws good for Robinson. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Robinson gets the bucket.
Proving he's more than just a perimeter threat. Nice job by Robinson inside there.
Quickly against Hero. Quickly passes to Agbaji. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Agbaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Walter. Back to Quickly. Over Hero. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Walter. Quickly's got 16 points. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 17-point game. Now Robinson. Here's the 3. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game. And again, Miami with a triple. Mitchell's checked in for Miami.
For 3. Heat substitution.
Toronto leading by 14.
Mitchell.
Quickly with the ball. 16 points for him. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Robinson. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Agbaji. He drops it from range. Agbaji's got his 2nd basket on the night.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Ware. Now Adebayo. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Pirtle's gotten his first points in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Mitchell against Quickly. Pass to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
The first free throw is good.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Anderson's checked in for Robinson. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact a game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
Back to Dick. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one belongs to Wiggins. Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Just springing off the floor, Wiggins showing his athletic ability.
Pass to Boucher. And here's Dick. Here's Abaji. 6 points for him. The rebound by Wiggins.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Abaji. Going inside. Can't hit from in close. Heat trail by 13. Now here's Adebayo. Outside, Anderson. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Outside, Dick. Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. Fires the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
We appreciate you joining us at halftime. Tonight we tip off with a check on the injury situation.
the Raptors' depth is being challenged. They're really going to miss Scotty Barnes. He does so much for them, but I'm thinking about the defensive side of the ball. A switchable wing who can guard 1 through 5. Scotty's elite.
And he just keeps getting better. Unfortunate circumstance for this team. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Heat.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Yeah, that was 1987 all over again.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Heat trail by 11. And let's take a look at Miami. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5. Wiggins for 3. Rebound Toronto. They led the game at 1 point by 20. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. Hero against quickly. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Wiggins. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Hero. Toronto making their last shot from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Hero's got 27.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
There's a screen. Pass to Scott. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 10. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. From deep, Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Scott's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to quickly. Jacks up a 3. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Mitchell. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Mitchell's got 6.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, big-time finish by Wiggins.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And that one's good. Quickly.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Hero. 27 points for him. Wiggins, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Dick. Pass to Scott. Quickly up top. Here's Scott. Right wing. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Wiggins, left side. Now here's Adebayo. Now Mitchell. Hero outside. Over quickly. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Here's Scott. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Scott's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Hero finds Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. Hero outside. Launches a three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Back to quickly. Fires for three. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Scott's got 36 points.
And he's beginning to build on a fantastic performance from the last game.
Well, yeah, you can see how much energy he's playing with. He's on a roll, and he's not about to let it in.
Here's where. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Scott, hounded by Wiggins. Fades. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Heat trail by 13. Outside Mitchell. Back to Hero. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Scott. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Wiggins. Adebayo with it. Here's where. Back to Wiggins. Unloads from 13. Again, the Heat score.
So effective from the mid-range. When Wiggins senses an opportunity to score from there, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Scott. Off target with the 3. Heat trail by 11. Here's Hero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Hero is so confident. When he's looking to score inside, he does not back away from contact.
Hero taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Barrett comes in for Dick. And it's Lawson in for Quickly. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Scott. Shoots over Robinson. Good on the jump shot. Scott's got 40 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Now Adebayo. Hero for 3. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got rebound number 11. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Hero outside. Puts up a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 6th assist of the night.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 7. Here's Mobo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hero for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Scott's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 10. Here's Robinson. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Robinson's got 9.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Here's Scott. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now here's Adebayo. Defense right on him. Hero for three. Gets the three to fall. Hero's got 39.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Lawson passes to Scott. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. 9-point game. Has to wear. Hero with it. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the inside. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. Scott passes to Lawson. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Scott.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
So it's Miami now. Toronto making their last shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hero's got 42 in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Scott can't get it to go. Heat trail by 8. Robinson finds Mitchell. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Bobo with the rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Anderson comes in for Mitchell.
First team down. At the line for one, R.J. Barrett.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Barrett against Robinson. Hero screen on Barrett. For 3, Robinson. Rebound, Toronto. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The 3. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Over Boucher. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Free throw's good, Adebayo.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
That one misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Fires in the triple. Barrett's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Outside Robinson. 58 seconds left in the third. Outside Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Raptors. Scott's got his 16th rebound on the night. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat trail by 16. Anderson passes to Adebayo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Adebayo's got 11.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Larson. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Pass to Adebayo. Can't connect from short range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Raptors out in front. They lead by 14. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Walter, Chris Boucher out there with R.J. Barrett, and it's Shed in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Hero after the basket by Toronto. Pass to Anderson. Hero outside. Launches it. Abaji with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Outside Robinson. Hero outside. Takes the 3. Good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Yeah, and this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Pass to Hero. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Hero's got 47 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Now here's Barrett. From the line. Love grabs the miss. Heat trail by 16. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And finished off by Boucher.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Robinson. Here's Jovic. Hero for 3. That one is off. To the left wing. Here's Walter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Right side Robinson. The shot no good. Raptors lead by 18. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Hero. There's a screen by Love. And again, no good by Miami. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
And he makes a first. Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And Barrett drops them both. And here's Hero. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And so here is Toronto. Miami making their last shot. Here's Barrett. Over to the left wing. Hurdle with a screen on Mitchell. The three from quickly. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Mitchell, the pass to Love. Let's go with a three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Dick. It's Barrett on the wing. Quickly up top. Checked by Mitchell. Shot is up. And that one's good. Quickly's got 22. Heat trail by 19. Robinson passes to Love. Now here's Hero. Guarded by Dick. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hero. And so Hero nails both of them. And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 22 was their biggest lead. Outside Dick. Pass to Pirtle. Now quickly. Checked by Mitchell. Picked by Pirtle. Lets it go from the wing. Love grabs the miss. Heat trail by 17. Anderson with it. Now quickly defending. Mitchell with the ball. Hero outside. From behind the arc. Miami, no good that time either. The Raptors have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Abaji. Pirtle in the post. Working on Robinson. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Robinson passes to Hero. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Shot is good by Barrett.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Heat trail by 17. Hero outside. Pirtle with the block. And he gets it back. Love finds Mitchell. Anderson with a screen on quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Raptors lead by 17. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing quickly. Picked by Pirtle. Launches a 3. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Hero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
Hero. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hero. And so Hero nails both of them. Now quickly. Pass to Scott. On the wing, Grady Dick. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Hero outside. Here's where. The 3. It's rebounded by Dick.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Scott, hounded by Wiggins. Takes one from 10 feet. From 10 feet away. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Now here's Hero. Outside Mitchell. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Pass to Mobo. Outside Dick. Here's Mobo. Scott passes to Quickly. Goes back up. Shot's good by Scott. Scott's got 48.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Wiggins outside. Now here's Adebayo. To halt the run, and he jams it home with authority.
unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Quickly against Hero. And it's Quickly with a miss.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Adebayo. Fires for three. Rebound Toronto. To the middle. Here's Scott. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Now Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. He misses the free throw. The second free throw is good. Here's Quickly on offense. Here come the Raptors. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Mobo. Here's Scott. Here's Quickly. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now here's Mitchell, and here's Hero, guarded by Quickly. And again, no good by Miami. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Outside Dick, three-pointer. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Quickly against Hero.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And finished off by Boucher.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Ware. Hero for three. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
Toronto has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Pass to Scott. Here's Abaji. Another possession, another assist.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Outside Mitchell. Shoots from 12. And he goes in for the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good. Here's Shed. Here's Scott. No good on the triple. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Watch basketball for another 30 years and not see that again.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
You were the top rookie last month, and Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, or entering the court or interrupting play.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Toronto, they hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course, Indiana, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And seeing where Indiana is, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. And for Toronto, they've got Scott. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mobo in at the 4. And this is the fourth and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Mathurin against Scott. Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Halliburton for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Scott kicks to quickly. Jacks up a three. He can't get that one to fall. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Scott against Siakam. A beautiful reverse layup.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here is Bird. Scott can't get it to go. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
They need this, and he hits the jump shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here is Halliburton. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Off target from three-point range. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Birtle, the pass to Scott. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Siakam's got his third basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Scott can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Raptors trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dick, that's good.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Scott with the jam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Nembhard with it. Scoreless thus far. Turner finds Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And he sinks the second. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Here's Siakam after the Raptors pick up 2. Fires the 3. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. I'd send it over to David Aldridge, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. David.
Well, we talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Scott. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Here's Nembhard, still scoreless. And a wide open look for Siakam. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Count the basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Trailing here by 8. Now Nembhard, 17 points in his last outing.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Down low, Scott kicks to quickly. No good from outside.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Scott. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Mathurin. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Here's Scott. Connects again from distance.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
You know, he's worked on his craft and improved in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch as we've seen from deep guys, but that's definitely not the only way he can score. And Toronto has possession after Tyrese Haliburton was able to get the triple. Scott, good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Haliburton. Last time out, he had 13 points. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Scott finds Dick. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Scott can't get it to go.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Kept alive. Pass to Dick for the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Quickly against Haliburton. Outside Turner. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. It's good from long range. Mathurin's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And with each made 3, Mathurin's confidence rises. An encouraging sign.
Scott, good. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Siakam. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Siakam's got 11.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Dick. A 3-pointer is right on target. Dick's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Toronto. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner for 3. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors with the lead. Scott finds Dick. Back to Scott. On the wing quickly. From past the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Indiana shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. He's got 13.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And it's quickly missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Scott pulls it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Count that one. And the Raptors lead by 5.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Siakam. 17 points in his last outing. Scott inside, defended by Mathurin. Scott, good. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead. And here's Haliburton. lets it go with a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 14 points. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Raptors up 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far for the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Barrett. Scott is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And it's Halliburton missing. Raptors leading by 7. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Raptors leading by 7. It's to Abaji. Back to Scott. Here's Shed. Barrett the pass to Scott. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Scott's got 23.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
To the paint, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Scott off target with his 3. Pacers trail by 8. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. McConnell finds Halliburton. Back to McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. Takes a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Halliburton. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Barrett, no good. The Pacers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Pass to McConnell. Now, here's Neesmith, defended by Scott. Raptors leading by 8. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Neesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Neesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Halliburton passes to Nembhard. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Three-pointer. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. And he lays it straight in. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Barrett after the miss from Scott. And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Pass to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3 points.
Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Shed, still without a basket. Now, here's Scott. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. From the corner. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Halliburton's got 22 points.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here's Scott finishing with force. Whoa.
Shook that building all the way up.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now, here's Halliburton. 22 points for him.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
And it's Scott with the jam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
You know, Greg, the one thing you love about the NBA Cup tournament, it makes these early regular season meetings matter much more than they used to.
A win is a win in the regular season, right? You can never have that taken from you. But you do have an extra layer of intrigue in these games with the NBA Cup going on.
First free throw is good. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. And so Neesmith nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Got a piece of it. Here's Shed. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
That's good from Neesmith.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And so Neesmith nails both of them. Raptors leading by 8. In the corner, Barrett with it. Drills the three-pointer. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now Nembhard, after the missed three from Scott. Here's Neesmith. Buries the long-range jumper. Neesmith has got 7 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Scott can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 8. Neesmith finds Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Turner. From downtown, Turner. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got his first points of the game.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Indiana's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And it's quickly in the corner. And again, Toronto no up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Neesmith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And here's Halliburton. After R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Raptors leading by 5. Quickly finds Scott. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for R.J. Barrett. Then for the Pacers, Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Pacers trail by 8. Nembhard with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. McConnell passes to Turner. Siakam outside. Here he goes. And that one, good. Siakam's got 17.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now, here's Scott. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Lays it up off the glass. Scott's got 44.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to McConnell. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Siakam finds Nemhard. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here is Pirtle. No scoring in this one. Back to Scott. Puts up a three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 4. It's Dick on the wing. Scott kicks to quickly. Hits it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for Indiana, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as tough as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Scott.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Raptors leading by 4. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at small forward. Siakam, good.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And the second free throw, good. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Dick defending. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto leading by 5. There's the lob to the hoop. Turner with a screen on quickly. Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing. And the Raptors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Nembhard with it. Out guarded by Scott.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
For Toronto, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he makes the first.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
That one is no good. Pacers trail by 4. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Halliburton. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3. Pass to Dick. Here's Mobo. And it's quickly in the corner. The tray. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen from Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Scott. That one wide left.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Dick. Another shot. And it's laid up and in on a nice move. That time from Scott. Scott's got 47 points. Inside. And it's blocked by Scott. Pass to Mobo. Back to Scott. Now Dick. Nembhard covering. Here's Scott. and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
Here's Nemhard. Down low. Here's Mathurin. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Jet can't get it to go. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Over quickly. Indiana again missing. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-3 run. From 10 feet out. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With some changes. Here's Boucher comes in for Pirtle, and R.J. Barrett subbed in for Grady Dick. Now Nemhard, 6 points for him. Halliburton inside the three-point line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleepy.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Scott. Mathurin for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Lobo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Master quickly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 17.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 21. Halliburton outside. 5 to shoot. And Halliburton slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Barrett for 3, and another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. Here's Nemhard. 6 points for him. Mathurin for 3. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 13.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Mobo. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Mathurin for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. The drive by Scott. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Turner with the screen for Siakam. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Pacers trail by 16. Outside Turner. And Siakam has it in the corner. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. And the three ball is good. Mathurin's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Fade away. Pacers with the rebound. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Now, here's Siakam. He's covered closely.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 21. Yep, it counts. And it's now 23 points for Siakam.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Toronto leading by 13. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Out to Barrett. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at quickly, the third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more, and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Scott. Siakam inside, working on Boucher. Raptors leading by 15. Pass to Shed. No good on the triple.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Cuts off the pass. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Abaji. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Toppin with it. Boucher defending. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shepard, defended by Scott. From the wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Scott's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work to the inside. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Off the mark and the drought continues. Toronto leading by 17. Barrett for 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now, here's Siakam. 23 points in the game. Tapping a screen on Boucher. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. Now, here's Scott. Non-stop scoring machine here. Yet another bucket.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right, 3 times. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Siakam outside. Over Boucher. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 8 here in the quarter. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Toronto ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Emmanuel quickly. It's Boucher out there with Walter. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's McConnell. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Pass to Walter. Quickly looking it over. The 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Neesmith can't get it to go. And so quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Here's Pirtle. Now, Dick. He's covered by Halliburton. Back to Dick. Quickly up top. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Neesmith. Dick defending to the middle. Toppin can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 18. Pass to Quickly. And here is Pirtle. Over to the wing. Shoots. Walter can't get it to go. To the paint. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Walter. And the Pacers also making a change. Nemhard's checked in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Mobo. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Halliburton with the bucket.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Dick with it. And here's quickly for three. Toppin pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Raptors leading by 15. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Dick. Chalk up 2 there.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Nemhard, the pass to Jackson. Indiana moving the ball around. There's a screen by Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Halliburton's got 39.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Pirtle against Jackson. Back to quickly. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nemhard with it. Halliburton outside. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Barrett. The Pacers pull it in. And here is Neesmith. Halliburton outside. And he gets it to go. Halliburton's got 41.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Here's Dick. Misses off the right iron. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 12-4 run. Nemhard, the pass to Jackson. Halliburton outside. Pass to Neesmith. No good on the 3.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Here's Mobo. And again, no good by Toronto. Pacers trail by 13. Takes a step back. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Here's Nemhard. Dick defending. Raptors leading by 15. Quickly finds Dick. Back to Quickly. Down low. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith. To the inside. Shoots a fader. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Barrett. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. 17-point game. And the shot is good. And that's 21 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Quickly, a screen on Mathurin. Barrett, no good. Pacers trail by 15. It's Nemhard on the wing. Dick defending. A shot by Nemhard, no good. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Barrett. Pirtle, high post. He's against Turner. 4 on the shot clock. Quickly. A shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Scotty's checked in for Toronto. And stolen by Scott. To the middle. Here's Mobo. And the shot goes in. Mobo's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. Inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang!
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2. Scott.
And he's good on the second. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. And it's blocked by Scott. Here's Dick, defended by Mathurin. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Scott.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Now Nemhard. Pass to Halliburton. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He lobs it up.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Purdy. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul him.
At the line for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl, taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Poeltl. Here's Halliburton. Outside Turner. Pass to Siakam. And here's Halliburton, quickly covering. Clock at 6. Here's Nemhard. Connects from 3-point range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's Scott with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so here is Indiana after the Raptors pick up 2. Here's Mathurin, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Raptors leading by 17. Takes it inside, and it's quickly missing. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Toronto.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
Lawson's against Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 46 points. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pass to Shed. Hands it from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 17.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Indiana ball.
McConnell in the corner. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Neesmith. A 3-pointer off the mark. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The move.
And another assist for him.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Incredible shooting out there, MP. The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself. Even me. give these fans what they paid for? Hottest team in the land coming through.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptor along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball promotional game.
How you doing, MT? Good, man. How about you? I'm chilling. Check out this pregame buffet. They got some good stuff. Nah, man. I try to eat light before the game. They got a Mediterranean chicken wrap. It's light. Mediterranean chicken wrap. All right, I'll check it out. Hey, any chance you want to trade jerseys after the game? How would we play for it? I'm all in. Good. This should be interesting. Let's get it.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. 2 Jalen Williams out there for them. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 4. And for Toronto, we've got Grady Dick. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Scott in at the 3 slot. Both teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Pass to Williams. Down low. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Quickly outside. Here's Scott. Beyond the arc. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Dick gets the bucket.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Outside, Williams. Dort for 3. Knocks down the triple.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Quickly outside. Scott passes to Dick. To the left wing. Quickly outside. Unloads. Scott can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Outside Dick, inside, Bobo. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Quickly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Scott with a rebound. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Williams finds Dort. Quickly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it from the wing.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Now here's Williams. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. The first one falls.
For the Thunder, Kenrich Williams taking 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. Raptors trail by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
And Allie, thank you for that. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. That one's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And stolen by Williams. Rebound Toronto. And this group has reached rarefied air with the win streak underway. Now up to 21. Unbelievable.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night, regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Pass to Scott. This one for 3. That one's off. And now he's 3 for 6. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Here's Williams. The floater. Scott with a rebound. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They're hanging in there at that same 5th spot and hoping to climb higher.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Hey, Doris, at what point in the year are coaching staffs really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well, B.A., I think one of the fascinating things is after about 20 games, what teams do analytically is they're going to evaluate what are their best 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man units. What are their plus minuses? What combinations work and don't work together? The fascinating piece is over the grind of an NBA season, there's always challenges. An injury that's poorly timed, or perhaps a trade at the deadline. So many things go into optimizing your roster.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder, Doris.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Here's Scott. Really played well against Indiana in his last game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Thunder with a lead. Now Williams. Outside, Williams fires from deep. Rebound, Toronto. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. Fires the 3. Dick with a miss. The Thunder have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Outside, Williams. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Quickly from outside. Hits the 3-pointer.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Scott, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. The 3. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 8 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Boucher passes to Scott. Releases. That shot off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Guarded by Quickly. Back to Williams. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Quickly. Williams misses.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Williams, covered by Boucher. To the inside. Misses the baby hook.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Scott, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Wallace comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Wallace with it. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got rebound number 7 tonight. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. There's the drive.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Minute 32 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Jang. Here's Joe. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Oh my goodness, how about the range on display from Isaiah Joe?
From the arc. Joe grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Williams from long range. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Abaji, the pass to Scott. Now here's Boucher. Floats one up.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
It's his first trip to the line. So for Oklahoma City, Jones, he's checked in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
The baseline J. Second chance effort. No good that time.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Barrett into the lane. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, R.J. Barrett, how about the ability to focus with the defender right in his grill? How about that finish? Woo!
Now here's Joe, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 seconds left. Can't get it to drop. It's all tied in Toronto. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Alex Caruso is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Jang in at the center position, locking down the middle. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped!
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Scott. Back to Barrett. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Boucher. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Drops in the 3. Scott's got 20 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Joe, the pass to Caruso. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Quickly is checked in for Toronto.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Missed inside. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Quickly from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game out, 36 points for him. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto leading by 12. Here's Scott. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Joe. Here's the teardrop. Got a piece of it.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Quickly passes to Scott. And here is Barrett. Lets the three fly. That one no good. Now here's Joe, guarded by Quickly, and they pick up 2. Joe's got 5 points. And so here is Toronto. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. Down low. Here's Scott. Jang pulls it in. Thunder trail by 10. Stolen by Quickly. And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
Pass to Jang. Outside Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Quickly. Tries to break his ice. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Scott's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter.
Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. A chance to get a quick injury report.
I was able to talk with Toronto's head athletic trainer about his status. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And the shot's good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job.
And again for 3.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season, and lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Nice move. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. It's intercepted. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Jang. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Here's Scott. No good from outside. Thunder trail by 16. Pass to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Toronto. Scott's got 11 rebounds in the game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Yep, that one goes. Barrett's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Boucher. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Jang. Williams comes in for Caruso. Williams is checked in for Wallace. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. Thunder trail by 18. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 5. Williams with the screen. Offensive rebound. Toronto leading by 18. Quickly passes to Scott. Now Barrett. Here's Abaji. Here's Scott. That 3's off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Barrett. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Caruso, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Toronto. Williams in the post. Guarded by Dick. Caruso outside. Pass to Dort. Now here's Caruso. From about 16. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist of the night. Quickly passes to Abaji. Back to Quickly. Now Poeltl. No points so far. Pass to Abaji. Driving to the basket. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Jakob Poeltl is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
Outside, Williams. Walter pulls it in. Toronto leading by 16. Here's Abaji. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Dort to screen on Quickly. And here's Caruso outside. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Pass to Walter. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso outside. There's the drive. Williams on the wing. A minute 37 left to play in the second quarter.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside. Pass to Abaji.
Williams against Quickly. Puts up a three. And the Raptors get it back. Walter from outside. And another shot. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his first points of the night.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Thunder trail by 13. .54 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Williams. With the drive. And here's Caruso. For three. Joe misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Walter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Abaji. And that one drops.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dort outside. There's 10 seconds left in the second period. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so it's the Toronto Raptors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot of love. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Toronto Raptors.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, I think for the Raptors, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Toronto leading by 15. We've got Jakob Pirtle. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Scott in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Williams. Dort outside. 4-3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Here's Scott. Connects again from distance.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe two. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. 6 to shoot. Williams with the screen. Here's Dort. Pass to Williams. Misses from short range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And a two-handed jam!
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Williams finds Dort. They need this. Nails it from beyond the arc. So Dort's got 9.
Well, Lou Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
Shot's good by Scott.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he converts the layup. He's got 14.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Quickly. Outside Dick. Boucher outside. The 3 is up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Oklahoma City has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Dort outside. 3-pointer. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Here's Dick. And another basket for Toronto.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
To the middle. Will it go? And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's got 5 points now this quarter. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. And the basket by Boucher.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pirtle, the pass to Scott. Quickly with the ball. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Quickly with a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 16. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Outside, Williams. Quickly with a rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Buries it from three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 16.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Lawson comes in for Quickly. They get it again. Pass to Lawson. Three-pointer off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Williams' shot is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Scott. He's guarded by Caruso. And he gets that one. Scott's got 39.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Boucher. Williams misses. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Lawson. Here's Scott. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Lawson. Sinks the tray. Lawson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside, Williams. Williams up top, puts one up from 19, and he hits the jumper.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Toronto shooting it with confidence, 54% so far. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, 20 points for him. Pass to Dort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
He hits the second from the line.
What you love about Lou Dort is this guy seizes an opportunity early in his career. He is always searching for ways to improve, and we know what a force he can be on the defensive end.
Oh, the rebounding, part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Out to the right wing, Shed. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pulls it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Williams has got 20.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Here's Scott, and he's got 41 now from outside the arc. That shot is off. Williams with it, now guarded by Barrett. Snatched up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Pass to Scott. To the wing, right side. Here's Shed. Tries yet again. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Dort off the drive. Now Caruso. Back to Dort. Here's Williams. 5 to shoot. Williams with the screen. Baseline jumper. Williams can't get that one to fall. Toronto shooting 52% from the floor so far. And it's Shed missing. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd.
Scott.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Scott. For 3, Barrett. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Walter, he's checked in for Boucher. And the Thunder making a change here. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Outside, Williams. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. Outside, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Scott can't get it to go. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Scott with a rebound. And for Toronto, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. And the basket by Abaji. 29 seconds left in the 3rd. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Williams into the lane. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
The Raptors making a switch here. Castleton's checked in. And Williams drops them both.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Now here's Barrett. 10 points for him. There's the 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jones in at the 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
The Thunder shooting a solid 47%. Outside Joe. Wallace outside. Hits the trifecta.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Castleton. Here's Abaji. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Joe. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Wallace. They set the pick. Shoots over Walter. Wallace misses. Toronto shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Abaji. Watched by Wallace. From downtown. Second shot opportunity. Castleton, good.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Pass to Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Castleton. Here's Lawson, covered by Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shed. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Joe's got 4 rebounds now.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe with the ball. To the inside. Here's Wallace. Buries it down low. Here's Shed. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Castleton. Here's Battle. No good with the triple. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Battle. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the right block. Uses the glass to drop it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Inside, here's Lawson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And he recovers it. And the basket by Joe.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Left side, Dick. Pass to Scott. The three is up. And again, Toronto, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Jang. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Pirtle. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Caruso. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Scott passes to Quickly. Here's Scott. And here's Dick, covered by Joe. The 3 ball. Shot's good by Scott. Scott's got 46.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Joe with the ball. Here's the pick. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Jang, and Williams is subbed in for Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Here's Scott. He's guarded by Caruso. For 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Williams a screen on quickly. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound Toronto. Down low. Here's Scott. Oh, powered down with both hands.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Caruso with the bucket.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Toronto leading by 22. Scott passes to Dick. Quickly outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Scott. Good! Another from three.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now #2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to shake Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Dick with a miss. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Pass to quickly. Let's go with a 3. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Dort outside. Williams up top. To the paint. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick from the arc. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Dick. Off target from outside. And Oklahoma City shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on quickly. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Crosses over. Scott can't get it to go. Dort left side. Here's Caruso. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Pass to Dick. Here's Scott. The three-pointer off the mark. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And he's good on the second.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Boucher outside. A minute 9 left in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Ochai Agbaji.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the basket by Agbaji.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Dort outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Walter. Boucher a screen on Williams. Inside. Pass to Agbaji. 4 on the clock. Over Williams. Agbaji can't hit. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, I guess you want this jersey now, huh?
Of course. It's time to pay up, Shaq.
Lucky I'm in my word. Let's do it.
All right, good luck the rest of the way, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. You too.
Stay healthy. Yeah.
One of the greatest shooting seasons a rookie has ever had. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
man.